Hello to everyone. I am Mahen Pratap Singh. Welcome to my channel News Simplified. I am back after many days. I had some work outside and had no time to make videos for you. I am very sorry for that. In this video, I am going to talk to you about the latest development in Ladakh. A prominent climate activist named Sonam Wanchuk has been detained under NSA National Security Act 1980. Why he was sitting on a hunger strike, which groups in Ladakh and Kashmir had been supporting Sonam Wangchu. It means where from was he getting support for his hunger strike? What groups were behind that? How the Leh city erupted in violence? All those factors will be discussed in this video. Let us begin. First of all, you must know that on August 5, 2019, an act was passed in the Parliament of India. It was called Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019. Under this act, Article 370, which had been in force since the framing of the Constitution of India and operation of the Constitution of India from 26 January 1950 up to 5th of August 2019, it had been in operation, but it was struck down by the Act. The Act, Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019, divided Jammu and Kashmir into two distinct union territories. The first was called Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory. The other was called Ladakh Union Territory. These two union territories were constituted in this act, under this act. When Article 370 was in operation, in a way it was a safeguard, it was a protection for the Kashmir. It was an special status for the state of Jammu and Kashmir. It protected against intervention from the union government into the matters of Jammu and Kashmir. There was a special land provision in the Article 370. It means people from other states cannot buy lands and settle there. It was a matter of security on many fronts, social, economic, and political. But after it was scrapped, the state, people of the state felt insecure in a way, and a kind of an anxiety among the people seeped into their hearts, and they began to demand a full-fledged statehood to Ladakh and a full-fledged statehood for Jammu and Kashmir. Two organizations were vehemently demanding the establishment of Ladakh state. a full-fledged status to be granted to the Ladakh state. The names of them are Leh Apex Body, a Buddhist dominated group, and a Kargil Democratic Alliance KDA. It was a Muslim dominated group. Although they differed on many matters, they had many differences, but they came together to demand for statehood of Ladakh. These two groups are located in Ladakh itself, not Jammu and Kashmir, and they demanded for a legislature and grant of statehood status to Ladakh instead of union territory status. The other demand was inclusion of Ladakh into the sixth schedule of the constitution. It means it is a tribal status for the people of the region. It will ensure that there is no land grabbing on the part of the business conglomerates who will come and establish their businesses and interfere with their lifestyle and also tinker with the environmental of the region, which is very sensitive. Sonam Wangchu begs no recognition. It means he is a renowned activist and he has many awards to his name. First, most important award he was conferred in 2018 Roman Magsaysay Award. It is called Asia's Nobel Prize. Then he got Rolex Award 2016. It was given to him, it was conferred to him for an environmental innovation. It is called Ice Stupa project. In this innovation, he made an artificial glacier. Actually, what happens when the glaciers melt in the region, especially farmers have no water to irrigate their fields. And other uh, activities are also affected, household activities are also affected due to the shortage of water. So he made an innovation in which artificial glacier was made. It is called uh, Ice Stupa project, which he made and ensured perennial supply of water to the farmers and the people of the region. He also made an innovation in passive solar building. What is passive solar building? It is a heat resistant building which can endure temperature up to minus 15 degrees Celsius. It means you can live inside the mud walled building or structure or your home without bothering about temperature rise or dipping below. It means it is temperature resistant building. These are the innovations. Now let us see the present time scenario in Ladakh region. As I have already told you, the two groups have been demanding for the inclusion of Ladakh into sixth schedule, and they are demanding full-fledged statehood. They are also demanding 95% government reservation for local residents and a strict law on land of the people. After it is included in the sixth schedule, they feel that this problem will go away and worries will also end in the smoke. Sonam Wangchu started his 35-day hunger strike, and on the 15th day, violence erupted in Leh region. The government sprung into action. The government agencies accused Sonam Wangchu of provocative speeches and being behind the violence. NSA has been slapped against him and he has been detained for that. Now let us also know what other actions have been taken against Mr. Sonam Wangchu. Fakra has also been imposed on various fundings of Sonam Wangchu. It has been found that he has been receiving foreign funds. And Fakra, what is Fakra? Fakra is a Foreign Contribution Regulation Act. It probes whether the funds received by an individual, by a Indian resident, is not sent for illegal purposes from abroad, and this is very tough regulation. One more link has been unearthed in this case, an ISI link with Sonam Wangchu. An intelligent officer has been reported to be linked with Sonam Wangchu, and the government is claiming that he had been colluding with foreign hands to destabilize the country, and this is a serious charge. That is why he has been detained by the government. Let us talk about what negotiations have been going on between the government, MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, and Sonam Wangchu, and how the sentiments of the people are being taken care of. We will look into that aspect as well. Many high powered committees had been instituted by the government to satisfy the people regarding their demands of statehood and legislature in Ladakh region. A high powered committee headed by Minister of State for Home Nityanand Rai was instituted by the government. This committee comprised LAB and KDA, Ladakh, uh, Ladakh Leh Apex Body, LAP, and Kargil Democratic Alliance. I have already told you about the two. The government officials from the MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, had several rounds of meeting, and there had been so many agreements and so many disagreements on various issues, but still, though no amicable settlement of the problem seems to be in sight, and in the final round of the meeting, something important came out, and a notification was issued on the part of the president of the country. As you all know, president is the head of the union territories and see Draupadi Murmu issued a notification considering the demands of the Ladakh people. On 3rd June 2025, President Draupadi Murmu notified four regulations for the Union Territory of Ladakh, defining new policies on reservation, languages, domiciles, and composition of hill councils for Ladakh. The regulations paved the way for 85% reservation for resident Ladakhis in government jobs. As I have already told you, they are demanding 95% of reservation of local population in government jobs, but 85% has already been notified, as I just told you. As regards the inclusion of Ladakh in the sixth schedule of the constitution, uh, they have not been met. They are still pending. They have not been met, but one crucial demand has been met. As regards the fourth demand of the groups and Mr. Sonam Wanchuk regarding the filling of vacancies in the government posts, that is also being promised by the government to be fulfilled at the earliest. One thing more, Bhoti and Purgi languages, local languages, Bhoti and Purgi, have been declared official languages. With this process of recruitment, 1,800 posts opened up for tribals. It means the people's demand has evoked positive response from the government, and I think there is no major roadblock for the fulfillment of the demands because the government is lenient enough to consider on their demands liberally. To conclude the video, I want to appeal to the government of India to be sensitively handle the issue because Ladakh region is the border of China. We have an arch enemy on the other side of the Himalaya, and the sentiments of the people should be respected, not for one but for many reasons. Thank you very much for watching my video.